Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. What's happening? Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day? Oh, I forgot to put out the Empire sign. I should be putting this out since a while. Yeah. Join the Empire. All right. Jeremiah, hey, good morning. Keegan Murphy in the flesh joining us. Paul S. entering the building just behind, follows Farhad. Hey, good morning, Farhad. Best DJ in town, welcome. And Jeremiah, good morning, good morning. Yeah, crazy morning, right? Abyss is here in the flesh, green. Good morning. Good morning again from Abyss and Dean Thompson. The man, the myth, Yannick's, Cyril, hey, good morning, and KK Trade. Welcome. All right, let's start the show. Let's start the show. Where are we right now? What is happening? What's going on with NQ? Can somebody please tell us? Okay, we have a 1 hour fair value gap. That's all we have. But don't worry, we're gonna see for some zones. Maybe we find something. So there's a 1 hour fair value gap up there. Why do I feel like this just wants to keep going higher? I feel like it wants to. That's what I think. Hold on. I do have to reconnect and disconnect again. Quant Tower does crazy things sometimes. Okay, so right now we are not too far from previous high, which is cool. I think it wants to go. Yeah, I think so. I think so that it wants to go. So previous day high on the mini, just a second, I need to check this properly. That was Friday, Monday. All right, so what's the high on the mini? We need to know the exact numbers here. 74.50. All right. $74.50. Huh. All right. I'm just going to be curious about this. That's all. Anyway. Anyway. Ollie, good morning. Yeah, we could be going higher. We're very close. And we also have a 1 hour fair value gap up there. Who knows what price wants to do? Hey, World King. Welcome. Hey, good to see you on the stream. Marco, good morning. Ebo Munich is here. What do you reckon the first prop firm to try out now? Well, it depends on your trading history. So if you're never ever have traded prop firms, in your life, then maybe it would be better to start off with a prop firm that has end of day trailing, right? Obviously it's a little bit easier. Then I would go with the MyFundedFutures core account. It's definitely the cheapest one to start out with. End of day trailing, no daily loss limit. And if you're brand new with MyFundedFutures, you can use my discount code, TOMSABO, or anyone else's, but you can get a 50% discount. Even if you blow up the account, which there's a chance for it, if you keep the subscription, the rebill price is going to be on the same discount price. So that's what I would go with if you're absolutely brand new. Bill Owens, good morning. Gavlo, welcome. And the other Marco is here. Good morning. Zacromancer entered the building as well. Yeah. Or maybe daily loss limit is good too. Yeah. So you won't get on tilt and lose the account in one day. That's not a bad idea. I'm just thinking like end of day trailing accounts maybe could be a good idea instead of intraday. For example, Bulenox and Apex are super cheap upfront cost, but it's intraday trailing. And it could be confusing for someone who is brand new. So isn't instant funded prop better than those? Depends on how much money can you afford, you know. It all depends on how much money can you spend on it. Basically, that's it. Instant funding is definitely gets you a big step closer to payouts because it's an instantly funded account. And, you know, TRADEIFY and TickTickTrader has those. I think the most popular nowadays is TRADEIFY with instant funding. Yeah. Hey, Danish Ahmed, welcome. Good morning. And Jerry Trade, welcome. Good to see you. So, instant funding accounts are good. Again, it depends on how much money you can spend, or it depends on your skills so far. How much have you been traded in your life so far? How comfortable are you with trading futures or the platforms, or, you know, all these small stuff can actually matter. CS Ishti, welcome. Good to see you. So what's gonna happen now? Who knows? I do have my super magical indicators too, just to show us something, but so far there's nothing here that can actually work, I think. I don't know. Franco, good morning, or goof morning. It's a goofy morning, right? Hovering here at all-time highs. I mean, no, sorry, not all-time highs. Still, I take it back. Previous day high. Sorry, I almost said, because we're just making all-time highs since weeks. Curry Fishbowl, welcome. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Well, in smart money concepts, it's still there, but it's an Asia high. Technically, we can call this also an Asia high. Previous day high, Asia high. You know, depends on how we look at it. Do we have some news this morning? Yeah, so it was before New York midnight So that still counts as yesterday, even though it was, I know, after the 6 p.m. reset. Nothing special today. Some European PMI numbers, and that is it. And as of gold, let's quickly check on gold. Well, not sure. Let's see, do we have, no, we don't. So we have an Asia high here on gold. That's all we have. The high of this one is 35.9. Okay, relative equal highs as Asia highs. That's cool. That's kind of interesting. All right. Ellen. Got my TPT 25K Pro to K buffer. Should I take 50% payout and close the account or take 85? Taking the payout. Take the payout. Take the payout, I would say. I mean, take the payout. Take the close the whole account. If you haven't ever taken a payout, Alan, if you have never taken a payout, close the account, take all the money that you can, and restart. Restart everything, because you need to feel that money on your bank account. So until it's not on your bank account, these are just numbers on the screen. So I know this sounds crazy, but if you have never taken a payout, do it. Close the account, take all the money you can, and start with another account. That's what you should do, in my personal opinion. It's gonna be much better. It's gonna make you feel much better. Trust me on that one. You need to wire your brain into those payouts, and that's the way to do it. Take the money, make the money, take the money, close everything. And you can just restart, right? So reinvest into your business a little bit and just start with another evaluation or test. Paul, good morning. Hello. Welcome, welcome. All right, so what's happening? NQ still hovering. Right there. Otherwise, everything is cool. Justin, what's the okay for today? I don't know. We're just hovering here near to Asia high slash previous day high, and we're just kind of waiting still. So we have a 1 hour gap up there. I don't know how far is that. It's like almost 100 points. I'm not sure if price wants to go there. I guess we'll find out. Crypto. Oh, sorry. Walks. Sorry. Getting my first payout change me. There you go. There you go. Exactly. You need to feel that it actually pays you. You need to feel that money on your bank account. And also, just a small little extra. Once you got the money into your bank account, to your debit card or whatever, just buy something. Buy something with that money. Something small. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to spend everything at once. But buy something. Buy some food. Fill up the car with some gas, whatever. Buy something. And then it becomes absolutely real. Well, it's very close, but it's not necessarily gonna go for it. It's like 3 points away, so I don't know. Maybe it's gonna wick that level. Not sure. Yeah, buying a nice trip to Mexico. That's also exactly. The goal is to feel that the money is there, you know, you can spend it. Yeah. Don't reinvest everything. Yeah, so obviously when you got the money, you can use a portion to buy another test account, which is awesome. But don't reinvest everything, right? Is it a good time to buy? I don't know. We just popped the Asia high and previous day high here, and I really don't know. I feel like it can also turn around. Let's look for some Asia lows and some lower levels. Okay, it could be interesting and maybe somewhat important. I would say look at these lows here. Let's look at Asia's session before we make any kind of decision. These two candles here at 7:30 and 8:20, like almost relative equal lows. I know that this happened before the market opened. I know, and I'm aware it's very close, but I'm gonna put this as Asia low. Why? Because it's after Tokyo Open, I think. Anyway, it's after 8 p.m. That's what matters. So this is the market low that happened, and actually relative equal lows. So I do like that 314 level as Asia low if it would go down. I'm not saying it will go down there, but for target, it's good. On the upside, there is nothing. Let's zoom out and look to the left. No order block, no zone, nothing here on the 5-minute. Let's go to the 15-minute. Nothing on the 15-minute, I can tell you that. Absolutely. Well, let's zoom out here. Let's zoom in here. Let's zoom in here. This is technically a bearish order block. Not a nice one. It's not a A++ beautiful one, but this is technically an order block, but it's way up higher at the 700s. I don't think we're going to go there. So we have a 1-hour fair value gap, and on the downside we only have an Asia low. Otherwise, we also have a bullish order block here. Why? These two candles at 11 and 11:15 pushing into this fair value gap down here. Look at that. Pushing into the fair value gap. Shifting structure here. Okay, so first check mark, second check mark, displacement, and pushing higher, which means that here at the opening of this candle, 340.75 is the neckline of that bullish order block or demand zone. So I would say we have somewhat okay targets. The only problem is, well, it's only 33 points right now. Technically this would be a zone as well. Right here, it's not looking good, but anyway, it is at 252. I would be looking for shorts to take out Asia low. I would not go into a long position. Maybe, just maybe, if there would be a strong move, we could target that 464 on the 1-hour chart. I mean, there's a 1-hour fair value, but that's all. So what's my bias? Depends on the price action right now. Sorry, let me scroll the chat back a little bit. You bought cigarettes. Nice. All right. I forgot to read that. Don't reinvest everything. Yeah, exactly like Zacromancer says. Good time. Yeah. Why not keep the money in and try the scale up account? That's also a good thing, but and I understand Hanska, but he never had a payout before. That's what he said. He never had a payout. And I think psychology at this point, especially when you never had a payout before, psychology is much more important than getting that first payout and scaling up the account. It's gonna do a lot better in my personal opinion. So take the money and try again. He's gonna be trading still, but he's gonna be starting all over, which is good because he's gonna train that muscle memory. I mean, sorry, that brain muscle memory actually, and you know, getting funded again and pushing the account again. So I think it's important. Thank you, Franco. Smash the like, everyone. Yeah. I tried that and somehow I blew the account. I have 5 funded. Oh yeah, you need to. Yeah, damn, you need to take that money, Ellen. There's no question now. You need to take that money. Ellen, now you need to take that money and you can then start all over again. But you need to shift your, you know, that psychology. You need to shift it. That's how it works, you know. It's all gonna be good. What is going on? Starting to hit Apex, come on. So my new pay account, added about a week. Now my ninja tells me I need the what? You need data, but you have the data in the price. You need to contact support. Obviously. I'm sorry to hear that, Jeff. Man. Apex should be have a solution for that because the data is in the subscription, as far as I know. Alicia, how you doing, man? Yeah, that's also a strategy. Like if you trade very few times a week, then yeah. Oh, nice. Investing 500 evals a month. Well, as long as he's net positive, you know, you're using trader weight. Well, it could be a trader weight issue. Unfortunately, you still have to. Oh, so hold on. Now my Ninja Trader. Oh, no. Hold on. If you have trader weight, you cannot trade Ninja Trader, I think. I mean, you can because it's the same company, right? But the license is different, I think. Different licensing. Well, or was it available still? Because I think if you're trading trader weight that you cannot log into Ninja Trader. Am I wrong? Or vice versa. If you're trading Ninja Trader, you cannot log into trader weight. So if you log into trader weight, there should be data there, right? You can. You have to log in with your. Oh, okay. Usernames are different. I thought that, you know, you even though I know it's the same company because Ninja Trader bought trader weight or vice versa, I didn't even know. But I thought that it's different usernames for trader weight and Ninja Trader. Interesting. Anyway, I didn't know. You have to pick one. You have okay. I choose Ninja in one time and could not using TradingView trader weight to do so. Yeah. I don't know. Well, you still might have to contact, or if not, maybe you can still contact NinjaTrader support to tell them that. Were you able to log in to NinjaTrader before? I mean, if you were, then NinjaTrader support can also help you maybe to check the license or the data. You can tell them that you're using the prop firm, using Apex, and maybe they will look into the technical side. Okay, then maybe NinjaTrader can also look into your situation, because Apex could be a little bit slow, especially in these hours. Explore the nature of the world. Welcome. What's the best tool to use? My copy trades. I was using Ninja until it suddenly stopped working. I use Quantower. Quantower has a built-in copy trader. I had no major issues with it. Obviously, as every single copy trader in the universe, Quantower copy trader also can slip sometimes, especially at the market open. So there's some slippage can happen, but no major issues so far. They were having some issues last year, but they updated the platform a couple of times. So, and it's built in to Quantower, and it's free. But I must say it's only free if you're copy trading at one prop firm. So because one connection at a time. If you want to have multiple connections to multiple prop firms, you have to pay a monthly $27 with the discount. So with the advanced options subscription, monthly $27, you can use the multiple connection feature if you want to copy trade between multiple prop firms. Yeah. Able to place orders doesn't show. Interesting. I don't know about Ninja right now, but all I can tell you is Quantower is working fine for me for this matter. So, but yeah, and it's built in. That's why it's simple. Yeah, exactly. So no big rejection here on this Asia high. That's why I was also checking, like, nothing really happened here, just a bit of a pullback. What if this one still wants to go? Exactly. I agree with that. I agree. I think it can slowly push more. Also checking gold. This is a zone here as well. I wonder if it wants to take out the low of the zone on gold. Sell side liquidity, I'm not sure. Maybe it wants to. So I'm just not trusting the shorts right now because there's no displacement, just a slight pullback. I can imagine that this one wants to go for that 1 hour fair value gap up there. No trade so far, Mad Futures. No trade. If I put on a trade, I'll let you guys know. Pinky promise there. But no trades. No trades. Okay. Yeah, I have no issue with Quantower. Every platform has some basic issues every now and then, but I think Quantower is really smooth. Nothing major. So, did you hit your gold TP from last night? Yes, I hit it. Actually, let me show you. I think I put it to Discord. Let me check it. I need to log into Discord. Well, I got some messages. Just a second. Where's the gold trade? Oh yeah, here it is. So this was the gold trade. My final TP was up there at 3426.8, and it went up nicely. This was a nice trade. So yeah, that was a good one. That was a really nice one. Hey, thank you, Bin Trades. Yeah, it was a good trade. I took the only thing I did, and actually this was the trade that we took on stream. So this was the chart. The idea was to go for that 15-minute order block. This was yesterday, and so I took it live on stream, and it went against me, by the way. It did go into a drawdown, and actually it had a struggle to go higher, and I took partial, by the way, somewhere around 420 something. I had to take a partial, and then it went to the final TP. So that was good. But now, good question. We still have to wait. I'm gonna wait for a displacement, most likely. Just to see what's going on. And I'm also curious if gold wants to make another low. Because I'm just curious. Lay off the W. Now we like the W's. Oh, there was no Discord link the other day. I've sent out some invites. Because actually there were some bots coming into the Discord, but I had to filter those out because I shared my link the other time. If you would like to join, you can send me an email, and I can send you an invite to your email. I still don't have a filter against the bots, but I can. Let me just put my email here, and I send you an invite myself. A friend of mine told me there's a sequence I can do to filter out the bots, but for now I'm doing everything manually. So here's my email, and I can send you an invite if you would like to join the Discord. So, what's happening? Let's see what's happening. I feel like gold might want to go a little bit lower, and if NQ keeps going higher, again, I'm going to be watching for a displacement. Let's see what goes. Oh, well. I know, it could be a little bit slow to wait for a reversal here. Hey, good morning, Stefan. Welcome. How's it going? DCV, I received your email. I'm going to be sending out the invites later, and don't worry. All is good. I received it, so sending out some invites. I do have some emails now. Okay, yeah, I received some emails from others, so I'm going to be sending those out. So what is actually going on here? Looks like NQ wants to continue higher. Yeah, it does. It goes. Making new highs for the day. Absolutely, DCV. Urgently need an account. Well, as they say in Mortal Kombat, choose your destiny. I would say choose your prop firm. Hey, thank you, Kev. I'm gonna be sending out the invites. Yeah, I got it, Kev. All right. Awesome. I'll send out invites just as I finished. Martin, good morning. From the massage. Are you kidding me, Martin? That is the trading life. I lean towards MyFundedFutures. Yeah, that's a very, very solid prop firm. Also, Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures, you name it, both are good. I also like Funded Futures Network and Bulenox, and seems like TRADEIFY is getting more popular, so it's up to you. Naomi, hello. Good to see you, Naomi. Yeah, I think it's, you know, getting a massage can be actually very useful in trading. You should all do that. It should be part of the daily routine, right? Yeah, we have PMI news. Yeah, US PMI numbers at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna be that big impact, but we'll see. Daily bias. I still don't have a daily bias. The only bias I have right now, if I just look at the 15-minute, is that we have a 1-hour fair value gap. NQ can slowly grind higher. I see no real target on the upside. There is a nice zone up there at 762. I don't think we're gonna go there today. I'm actually looking for a bearish reversal. So in terms of bias, I said it many times, I don't have, like, I'm not starting the day like, hey, I have a bias today, it's gonna be bullish. I mean, my bias is shifting, so that's how I trade. I have my zones, I have my targets. If the market is shifting, my bias is shifting too. So for now, if there would be a strong displacement and movement towards this 1-hour gap, maybe I could jump in, but for now I'm just still waiting. If I see a nice shift with the displacement below 362, I might take the Asia low as a target. which I don't really like to target that, but who knows. We have a zone at 342, not 42, 342, because that's a 15-minute zone, I think. Yeah, just below midnight. So we're gonna wait. Oh, you emailed me, Marco. Sorry, I apologize. I'm gonna search for that email. I'm sorry about that, Marco. I'm gonna check for it. All right, let me write it down. Actually, what is this? Oh my God. Okay, look at this, Marco Discord. Here's the proof. It says Marco Discord. So now this is the proof that I have a piece of paper on my desk to search for it. I think I'll fund you, but it's up to you. You can send it again. So up to you, but I mean, up to you. You can send it. Yeah, it definitely helps because I have so many emails. So if you send it again, obviously it makes it easier. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, but now I have it here. So Marco Discord. It's actually an official letter from the state that I have to pay tax. I have to pay tax. You guys don't see it, but this paper is saying that I have to pay tax, which is, how much is this? $800 in Hungarian forints. This letter is saying I have to pay 192,000 Hungarian forints in tax. That's a lot of dollars, right? No, that's actually around $800-ish. I don't even know. But now I'm going to use it as a paper to remind me for Marco's Discord. Not from the States, from the Hungarian state. Sorry. The government, sorry, not the states. I was sorry. From the Hungarian government. I'm sorry, not the states. Basically the state. Morning it will pay. Thank you so much, Marco. Thank you, thank you. Oh, 140 there. Nice. Hola, Eufrosina. Hola, from Peru. Welcome. Thank you for joining us, Eufrosina. Welcome to the stream. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, Tom. Peru. Peru, it's a beautiful place, I guess. Welcome. Buongiorno. I want to say something nice. I don't know, in Spanish. I want to learn Spanish, by the way, but I know that's not Spanish, but I don't know. I mean, I want to learn, by the way, some other languages too, and I was like thinking maybe Spanish could be good, or spasiba. That's not Spanish. Hey, Mohit. All good. I'm kind of waiting for something to happen here in terms of displacement. This is just not enough movement here. The range so far on this swing is 22 points. I'm not comfortable taking a long position yet. Wait, which one is a scam? Sorry. I get a letter from the... No, it's not a scam. I do have to pay tax to the government. Because basically we did the accounting for last year, and my accountant made an error, and it seems like that we paid a little bit less on tax that we had to pay, so for last year. So we got the letter that we need to pay more. So I need to pay $800 more to the Hungarian government, actually to the Prime Minister and his family. So I need to support our Prime Minister and his family with another $800 of tax. So I got a letter from the US IRS stating I owe them profits made on a demo account. Wow. That's kind of interesting. Parminder, hello. Yes, Isti knows it. Slim Trady, welcome. Ciao. Yeah. All is good, Slim Trady. Good to see you on the stream. I was kind of waiting for a reversal here to go back to Asia low, but it seems like the market just slowly progressing towards this 1 hour fair value gap. That is all we see right now. Gold took out the swing low. We do have a sell side liquidity because that's a 15-minute demand zone low, but otherwise not much. Kind of a, I don't know, it's like it can go up and down, but no targets that I can use on gold, nothing. So the only thing I'm kind of waiting is NQ to decide. I think we just might have to wait for London Open to show us some sort of a push, maybe. We'll see. They said you made 150 high. Oh my god. Yeah, that's awesome, Paul. That's awesome. Did you tell them in an email or letter or personally? That could have been an awesome situation. Like, yeah, guys, sure, on a demo account. Yeah. How many accounts? Currently, I'm down to 9 accounts, 9 funded accounts. I was having 12, but currently I have 9 funded accounts. Yeah. Actually, let's see. Do I have 9? Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, I had an Apex, 2 Apex accounts, or 3. Anyway, I had 3 Bulenox funded, 2 funded futures network accounts. That's 5. 1 Take Profit Trader Pro account. That's 6. 2 MyFundedFutures funded accounts, and 1 Apex. That's 9. Yeah, I had more Apex. And still building TRADEDAY account, more Take Profit Trader funded account, and yeah, so far that's it. Kind of a slow start for me on the month, but I already had a payout, and I'm gonna take another payout from MyFundedFutures maybe today or tomorrow. No, actually, I'm gonna wait maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow. Well, just partially. Yeah, for well, not just for trading, for my income from online, because my income online is including YouTube ad revenue, affiliate money, payouts from trading, everything. But it's not the whole year. I was paying much more, but unfortunately my accountant made an error, so the tax office sent an email that, yeah, cool, but you guys still owe $800. I mean, you still owe $800 to the government. And I was like, what? And so I mean, I have to pay. There's no other way around it. How much have you withdrawn in your life from prop firms? Ballpark? Ballpark, around $75,000 from trading payouts. 70 maybe 70,000. This year I'm almost at $50,000. 40. So this year is obviously my best ever in my trading career. This year is absolutely taking me to a better level. So overall, ever in my trading career, we started with top step payouts in 2023, and I had a gap like for 5 months last year. From February last year until June, I did not take one single payout from any prop firm. So February until June last year, no payout from any prop firm. Before that, from 2023, September, October, November, December, January, I took payouts from Top Step every month. So overall around 70,000, I would say 75. This year again is my best ever. Last year I had a 9K month in October, $9,000, and the others were like, you know, a few thousand here and there. And this year was my best month, May, $12,700 net profit. I mean, not net profit, sorry. Exclude, I mean, yeah. So if I include the expenses, I was still above 10K. I spent around $2,000 for expenses in May. So I spent $2,000 for evaluations and resets, and I took out $12,700. Last month I made $9,000, almost 10. I wanted to make 10, but I didn't make it, unfortunately. And I spent $1,700 on evaluations. This month I'm still at $1,200, so no other payout yet. I'm looking to get another payout this week, and hopefully by the end of the month, Bulenox accounts are gonna be done. I mean, with payouts, of course. As voicemails back and forth, nice. Oh, well then, you know, I think the proof, the burden of proof is on the tax office, I think, Paul. So they have to prove that. How do they have this information? Because, you know, can't you, hey, I received your message just like 20 minutes ago on Discord. I'm going to read that. Can, hope you're doing good. Hey, thank you, Franco. What is a reasonable win ratio? Bryce, I think you don't need to go for 1 to 5. That's yeah, I know some people can do it. I know, I respect those people. Awesome. I think a reasonable risk to reward ratio is 1 to 1, 1.5. 1 to 2 would be the maximum. I wouldn't go for like those 5R. Yeah, yesterday I went for a 4R trade on gold, but that's like 1 in a million. I would say the maximum to aim for when day trading is 2R. That's it. 2R. I don't say you cannot make more, but reasonable would be anywhere between 1 to 2R. Like my average is, I think it's around 1.3, 1.2, 1.3. You know, because if I take partial, or if you take partials, then the numbers are changing, right? If you take a partial profit, the risk to reward ratio is instantly changing rapidly, right? Everything is changing. If you move your stop loss, everything is changing. So it's not a simple answer. If you're aiming for a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, but if you take partial and move your stop, it's going to change, because it can take you out with a break even, and then the edge is changing, the numbers are changing. So I would say 1.3, you know, but you can aim for 1 to 2. 1.5 is good enough. Exactly. Is one thing I'm somewhat trying to notice in my trading, that if the price is hitting a certain level, an important price level, then it might be a good idea to take a partial profit. You know, it can never hurt to take partials, at least to mitigate some of the losses you might have, you know, throughout the day. Taking some partials can actually help to keep the equity curve steady. Even if you're just climbing out of the hole and just recovering from a loss or whatever. Yo, Toma, I have a hard time trying to hold my trade. Any tips? Yeah, Green, as I say, size down to micros. It will be super easy to hold on to a trade. If I move my stop loss to break even, the market goes back and takes it. So I was reading Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone, and the Disciplined Trader, who was always saying, even in his workshops on YouTube, then that once you predetermine the risk on the trade, you're not messing around with your stop loss. So I know that we are doing all kinds of risk management, and moving your stop to break even is an awesome thing. But I realized that emotionally, mentally, I totally get the FOMO, and I'm getting myself into a tilt session if I see that putting my trade on a break even, the market comes back to my stop, takes me out at break even, and then goes to my TP. That's the worst feeling I can have in trading nowadays. So right now, the worst emotion I try to avoid is the market taking me out at break even and then goes to my TP. So because I hate that, I would rather take the full stop loss, and at least I know my trade was a total BS, than sitting on the sidelines watching my original idea going to the take profit. So no, I hate the FOMO so much that I'd rather take 2 stop losses in emotions than 1 FOMO. You know, like I hate FOMO. I hate that. I hate. So please give me the stop loss instead of the FOMO. That's how I feel. So that's why I don't like to move my stop. If I put on the trade, I'm trying to remember what Mark Douglas said. I predetermined my risk. I made peace with the outcome. I accepted it. So I just put it out there and let it go. I don't care about the rest. If it takes me out, at least the market will tell me like, yeah, you were wrong. And at least I will know. Yeah, let's see the 5-minute fair value gap. I'm going to be curious about this. Why am I not trading with TopStep? It's basically partially business decision to my YouTube and the affiliate thing, because you all know I'm making some money, not as much as others, by the way, but I'm making some money from affiliate commissions, right? Few dollars here and there, they're adding up together, and I am very, very grateful. But TopStep kicked out every affiliate last year, and I wasn't really lined up with the micro scaling policy, and they were only offering TopStep X, and I did not want to try Project X or TopStep X. Now I know that they are only offering Project X, and now Quantower, since 2 months ago, Quantower is able to trade on Project X. So now that's why I bought TRADEDAY accounts. But otherwise, I'm not really looking to get, not because TopStep is awesome. That's a great company, but you know, because I make a few dollars also, not just, I mean, I'm making some money, which helps me in my business as an affiliate. Why should I kick the boat of TopStep if I can, you know, use these other prop firms who are actually offering business opportunity to me here on YouTube as well? So I'm not looking to buy a McLaren or a Lambo in the background. Maybe on a green screen I can do that, but it definitely helps to my business, and I never denied that. Last year, when I wasn't having payouts from February until June, the affiliate money really helped me to pay the bills, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm really grateful and appreciate all the support every day nowadays as well. So basically that's it. And basically the same situation goes for everybody out there on YouTube. Maybe they would deny it, like maybe they would come around with like something like, oh, you know, I just like this other prop firm because they are better. That's bullshit. The reason why nobody is trading, I mean, not nobody, because there's still some people, but the majority of YouTube influencers not trading TopStep, because they kicked out all the affiliates. So why would these affiliates push that thing if they're not getting paid for it. I'm just being honest here because that's the truth. So it's a business decision. Not that I have any problem with Top Step, and I appreciate Farhad, you as well, and everybody for the support. I do appreciate it very much, but it's a business, you know. It's a business. I may have used the wrong terminology. I meant in terms of accuracy or strike rate. Oh, you mean the strike rate or consistency? Well, still a one-to-one. I mean, if you're going with a slightly bigger, than a one-to-one risk-to-reward ratio, I mean the win ratio, if you keep it above 55 or at least 50%, obviously, but if you know somewhat 55 to 60%, then it's good. I'm not sure if that's what you meant. Exactly. John Schwab already offered to talk to the IRA. Oh, that's good. Paul, that's good. Yeah, Farhad, then no problem. And Farhad, I know you're here since a long time, and I know you're supporting. I know, and I'm very grateful for you, Farhad, and that you were sticking around with the channel and supporting by using the code. I appreciate it very much. And everybody. I don't know if you're on Discord or you used to be. I forgot, but anyway. Can you mention he made 7-figure being an affiliate? I can imagine that because, you know, in the first wave, they kicked out like 95% of the affiliates, and so only a few affiliates could stay with Top Step, and so Kemi was making more commission on those 20% discount links. So I can imagine that. Which prop company would you recommend from yours? Well, if you're absolutely a beginner, end of day trailing account would be good for you. So I would say MyFundedFutures, for example, the core account. It's 60 something dollars, 62 or something with the discount code. But hold on, if it's your very first purchase, you can get it for like, how much is that? $38, I think. You can get it for $38 with no activation fee. Even if you blow up the account, you can keep the subscription because the next rebuild is going to be on the same price. So I would start with MyFundedFutures core account. That's like a very good entry-level account with no activation fee, end of day trailing. So, and if you're a brand new customer, you're welcome. If you're a brand new customer with MyFundedFutures, you're going to get a 50% discount from your very first purchase. You can use my code or anybody else's code. It's up there. It's TOMSABO, but that's what I would do. And again, if you blow up the account, I would keep the subscription because it's a very good price for $38 for the next month as well. You know, if by some reason you would blow up the account. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. How much is MyFundedFutures with your code? Well, right now, I think they still have the 15% promo. Let me just check it. I think the 15% is still working on the... It depends on which account are you looking for. The core account, I think... Let me just check the prices because last month promo... Yeah, so now it's only 5% on the core account. I'm gonna check the scale account. So the core account is $72. If you're brand new with MyFundedFutures, you're gonna get a 50% discount on your first purchase. So depending on which account. Obviously, I think Take Profit Trader is also good. Daily payouts are absolutely awesome. That's why I always put it out there. The daily payouts at Take Profit Trader, absolutely awesome. I just love it. And I think now it's still $102, the 50K account with no activation fee. I don't know if it applies to the new packages. I also don't think the 50% carries to the promo which they had last month, Yellow Dog. The last month promo was only, the 50% was only for the first month, but that was a standard promo even for existing users. But MyFundedFutures were always having a welcome bonus or welcome discount for the brand new users for the very first purchase ever. They actually had that 50% ever since the beginning as a welcome bonus, just like TopStep had it back in the days. That's why I think if someone is absolutely brand new and registering, the first purchase still should be, and also for recurring months, that's the welcome bonus basically. How many accounts did you blow when you first started trading? Well, at TopStep, I started futures with the TopStep. I think until I received my first payout, I have to say that I was also trading FTMO and my Forex funds before that. So I was trading on CFD. So I was having some sort of a experience in trading. So I switched to TopStep, and with that experience, I bought like 35 combine accounts. Some of them got to the funded stage, and after like 35 combine accounts and like 4 or 5 XFA accounts, I managed to get the first payout, which was $806. I remember that. I mean, obviously 50%. I had like $1,612 on the account, so I got 50% of that. So $806 was my first payout. And yeah, it was something like 35 or 40 combines, maybe something like that. And it was my 4th or 5th XFA account that I can manage to push to a payout. So yes, I was still in a negative territory, but you know. Sizing down resist from moving stop loss fast. Yeah, Green, that's what I would do. Yeah. Yeah, this price action is very annoying. Can use a little bit. Tick Trader. Well, nothing special. Tick Trader is a solid prop firm. It's in business since a few years now. And they do have also straight to funded account, and also evaluations. The rules are, I mean, no special rules. They were having the microscoping rule last year, but they deleted it this year, I think in March or something. So otherwise, the usual rules, just like everywhere. I think on the instant funded accounts, there's a 20% consistency rule. On the other accounts, the usual weekly and bi-weekly payout policy. Don't trade the big news, and that's it. So no special rule that you have to go by with. It's pretty straightforward, and they are paying out people. Last year we had that thing where one of our viewers here, Reza, got denied from Tick Trader because they are scanning your IP address, and he was visiting family in Afghanistan for 2 weeks, and he put on a few trades from his laptop. And when he asked for a payout, Tick Trader denied the payout because of IP address issues in a restricted country. That's all the thing we know. Nice, 822. Congratulations, Alan. No consistency. Man, they changing it all the time. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I will check it again. If there's no consistency, that's actually good. On the straight to funded, that's actually really something. Only 0.5% per day for 1 point. So you can make more than activation fee is I think 130 ish. At least last time it was. Honestly, I haven't traded the TickTick since a few months. I pretty much right now I'm trading TRADEDAY, more Funded Futures network, and so I haven't really checked the new rules. I was not keeping myself up to date with the new rules at TickTick and DayTraders, Funded Futures. The Funded Futures network, that was a very positive experience for me. That's why I'm still pushing them. So there's so many prop firms out there. Bulenox is still good, and you know, well, you don't need to thank for me because I haven't even said too much about this. But there's so many info on their FAQ page. I need to go there and check it myself because so many stuff there. This price action is so bad. It's like so bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. Good morning, Andy. Would you buy 25k funded next evals? I think I bought a 25. Still have the funded account, but I haven't activated yet. I don't know how much time do I have to activate it. No problem with the 25k. Obviously, you gotta, you know, trade micros, and that's it. Small positions. That's it. Just a few micros, and it's fine. That's the only way. That's the only way, I guess. All right, NQ is now might be shifting a little bit. Yes, yes, Yellow Dog. I am looking for some sort of a reversal, maybe even just for a scalp. That would be awesome. Let me check the. Yeah, so let me get this off. So yeah, I'm looking for a possible reversal, but it's not happening yet. This is not strong enough. There's a fair value gap. Technically, you know, it's a bearish breaker. If we zoom into the 1 minute, look at this. Higher high, and it's made lower low. So lower low, higher high. Market structure shift multiple places here. And also here. And also it has created a fair value gap. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, no, not this one. Sorry. This here is a fair value gap. Boom. Is this a unicorn model? Yes, it is. It's a unicorn trade setup. Your short entry could be placed like there. 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio is down there. There you go. That's the entry. This is a unicorn ICT 2022 bearish breaker short setup. Swept to highs, you know. We have the fair value gap, optimal trade entry, everything has lined up. Everything. Maybe I should take this, right? I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I can take this. 4 micros, do I? All right, I put a sell limit at 82.25. Why not? Into that fair value gap. I'm not sure if it's gonna go for it. 82.25. I have a sell limit right now. We'll see. Well, you know, anywhere between 1 to 10 micros, depending on where is my stop. You know, in this example, and this is a handy tool here, I'm risking $100 on this trade, which means the quantity is 4.4 micros. If I put my stop here, if I put my stop here, up there, that would be 3 micros with a 1.35 risk to reward ratio. But I would say like maybe up until 5 micros, but it's not going to take it. Look at that. It's not going for it. Yeah, it's not taking it. So, I'm still gonna wait, but anywhere between 1 to 10 usually. Check the email. There I was given 4 accounts. I don't know how. I found the account said nice. Pardon me there. I don't know why that was, but if you have the accounts, just use them. Use it. And I don't know. Sometimes they give away accounts. I don't know what happened. Maybe you did win somewhere. I'm not sure. But just trade those accounts. Template for that risk tool. It's very simple. It's on TradingView. So this is on TradingView. It's called short position and long position because this is TradingView. So if you just put it here and you double click, you can set the parameters, how much you want to risk. It's going to tell you the quantity, the risk to reward ratio, anything you need. It's built into TradingView. You guys don't see it because the screen is cropped, but it's always up there. You know. All right, I think I'm gonna delete the limit order here. Most likely, yeah. I'm deleting my limit order. So it's a handy tool. All right, it seems like it's just moving down without any retracement to a fair value gap. I'm gonna get this off. We still have a 5-minute gap here. I just don't understand that why I didn't take it. I'm an account with MyFundedFutures on TRADEIFY platform, and I want the gold symbol because I couldn't find it. I think if you, I haven't really used TRADEIFY since quite a while. I don't remember, but there has to be a menu like you click on plus chart, and on the chart screen somewhere you can type in the name I think it's GCZ right now. The current contract is the Z as Z, or micro MGCZ. If you type in the symbol, you might able to find it. I haven't traded on TRADEIFY platform since more than a year now. Actually, I tried it last year, but I don't remember which menu. Which menu was that? Which tab? Somewhere on your chart or on the plus sign, you click on the plus sign and you add chart, and then you can actually search for it there somewhere, I think. Yeah, a retracement into this CB could be good, but you know, I'm afraid that if we're going to retrace there, it can just make a new high. That's why it's a little bit risky. Gold is pushing again. Gold is going for it again. Well, we still have time, so we have a lot of time. I need to put a chart here. Look at this, man. Ugh. I had no entry. I had no entry on this. I don't want to chase it, but I also had no entry. And it's just going down. Yeah, it has no entry. It's just grinding lower. My stop's looking vulnerable. Careful there. I didn't have the SMT at the highs. I was looking for short. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's just a almost feels like an algorithmic move down here. I don't know. No, it's look at how, I don't know, slowly grinding lower, taking the stairs down. Is it gonna take the elevator? I wonder. We're stopping here, it seems like. Marcel left 4 hours CB below. Let's check it. Oh yeah, at 314. What's down there at 314? Let's just 340, sorry, not 14. Oh yeah. Asia low, technically, right? We could be going down there. So Asia low just got more important than ever. Thanks for noticing me because I wasn't checking the 4-hour. Anyway, we're just waiting and keep on waiting. That's what we're gonna do because that's trading right now. There's not much else we can do here. Gold is pushing higher. No retracement. Look at this. Wow. So there's a zone not too far from here. It's like 20 points. So by the way, until we are waiting, if you would like to support the stream, please, it's free to do. Just push the like button, everybody. Let's show YouTube that we have an awesome community here in the London session. Let's push those likes, everyone. Please support the channel. Let the algorithm know that we are here. I appreciate it. Let's push those likes. Smash the like. YouTube likes the likes. Boys, push the like, everyone. All right. Where's the 4-hour inversion gap? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Curry Fishbowl. You know who trade live London like you two? Not really. I mean, I've seen some Forex traders in London session, but you know, obviously, like there's so many streamers nowadays. But most likely New York session. Whoa. Gwilym, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. And Nikos, I see the name there. Nikos Loco, thank you. Thanks for joining. This is awesome. Nikos, good morning. Yeah, it's not inversion yet, but we'll see. From Greece. Nice. I love Greece. I love it. How's the weather? We're actually planning to go for a few days somewhere. And obviously we're looking for some last minute vacation places. We were looking at Greece as well. And some places in Turkey and I don't know. Some Turkish hotels and hotels in Greece. Sunny and hot. Nice. Almost gave me a heart attack with that cheering music. Well, that's how we do it. Franco. That's how we do it. Greece is a beautiful country. Absolutely. That's how you do it. That's how I do it. Evia Island. Oh my god, I have to check it. Island. Don't worry, I'm finding you. Okay. I need to go to Google Maps. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check that island. Whoa. That's awesome. Wow, I see that. Look at this. Jesus, beautiful. Okay. I gotta plan a trip. Beautiful. I guess the weather could be awesome there. Let's look at the beach. I don't know, I'm just randomly picking a place here. I'm gonna look at the street view. Nice. I like to drive near to the sea, to the ocean. Look at that. Beautiful. Man, I wish I could live next to the sea. Next to Aten. Oh. Now we have a 5-minute gap as well. Less people. I see. Koh Samui. Yeah, I heard about that. Franco. Yeah, good. Absolutely. For road trip, honeymoon. Egg up. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Hey. I'm going to search for Koh Samui just a second. Welcome to the stream. Egg up. Boom. Oh yeah, my friends were at Koh Samui last year as well. I have well, not close friends, but I know them. They're also always visiting this place, and it's just beautiful. I mean, I'm seeing the pictures that they took. Is there a Google car going here? Yeah, there is. Look at that. This is beach. Some nice, you know, these houses having the pool and everything. This is not okay. Beautiful. What is here? Look at this small little place here. I don't know. How you get here? With car? Or by what? There's a restaurant here. Look at that. You can eat here on this small island thing. Look at the view. Look at the food. What's the view? Wow, look at this. I would love to have a breakfast here. This would be so awesome. You know, just sit down here, smoke a cigar. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, NQ is going down. Hey, absolutely, Agop. Welcome to the channel. Greece is the best. Nice. Well, all these countries are awesome. Yeah. TP'd your short. Nice. Let's go, Marcelo. It seems like we dropped quite a bit. And there was no retracement. So I kind of feel the FOMO. But we had no entry. No entry on NQ. Nothing we could do with this. Also, gold was pushing like crazy. I wasn't expecting this drop. I'm kind of curious that now that we have this 1 minute gap here. It seems like a continuation maybe. Now Like, is it gonna go a little bit lower or not? I feel like it could, but not sure. But I think it wants to. Only a few points until the zone, and Roman just finished the day. Let's go. 1511. Nice. Consistent investor. Hey there. Welcome. I feel like you might be from Rocket Scooter fam. I don't know. Congratulations, Roman. That is great. As I said, I wanted to get into a short, but look at this. No fair value gap, no retracement, nothing I could go with. And now the range is just too tight. It's just too tight to enter. I felt like it. Yeah, it's going for the zone. And now we have Asia low down there and still no proper retracement. What if this one just wants to keep dropping like the Asia low? How far is that? It's very close, 20 something points. What can we do, right? Yeah, it feels like it wants to go. Whoa, look at that. Look at this drop. Now the question is this gonna go to like that level? Is that down there at 315? I guess it can. I guess it still can. Rocket Scooter. Search right now. Won't trade. Yeah. We'll see how the pre-market open will go. The 5-minute. Oh yeah, look at this. Still no retracement. Well, it's the different thing to call it and the different thing to take the trade. It's totally different things. We can call every single level, but if I don't have the entry, the range was too tight for me to jump in, so I didn't. You took the trade. Thank you so much, Ollie. Thank you. Thank you for taking the trade. Yeah, yeah. We have to wait for. And also, I think there should be a proper retracement now, in my opinion. So, if it's just not gonna happen, it doesn't necessarily have to go for Asia low. By the way, technically it swept the swing low. What if it's just going to retrace all the way back to like to the 60s, for example? It can do that. So it is possible. It looks like it wants to reprice this gap a little bit better, although it has been tagged earlier. What would be the right move to finish up with that HLO? There is a 4-hour fair value gap. That's true. I totally forgot that. So there is a 4-hour fair value gap. That would be interesting. So there's lots of liquidity down there, I guess. Finally, Funded Futures exhibition account passed. Let's go. Let's go, best DJ in town. Congratulations. All right. I'm still kind of waiting here. I can't make this up. How to do this properly? I don't know. I think I'm still gonna wait for a bigger retracement here, at least up to this gap. And see it from there. Pre-market open is 17 minutes away. Yeah, macro is gonna happen soon. Let's go, Zacromancer. Congratulations. Do you feel like when you're waiting for the retracement fair again that you already have missed? Yes, I do. Yes, I feel that all the time. Yes. That feeling is always around, especially on this. But you know, the only like good thing is that like if I look back, I can assure myself that there was no entry, no proper entry that I could take here. So by knowing that fact, it's easier to, you know, accept that okay, there's not much we can do here. I'm waiting for a reaction on this gap, and then we'll see how far we'll go. It can also recover completely to the upside. We still have some places to go on the 5-minute. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, this has a high 62 to 75. Yeah, it didn't go there. Okay, so $63. Was it 63? I think it was 63. Interesting. You know, because there's a fair value gap up there, Micro didn't go up there. The mini didn't go up there. I thought that it might want to reach for that 63 level. Kind of interesting. We'll see. Low here. There would be, okay, this is an Asia low. 314. Are we going down to maybe 315? Not really sure. Toughest skill in trading is having discipline. Oh, it is. It's 100%. 100% it is. I agree. I'm still kind of curious, like how far this one might go. I mean, the low there is at 14.25, and the Asia low on the mini is 13.75. Interesting. Just with a 4-hour fair value gap. I mean, lining up with that gap. It's not far, it's actually 20 points. So it's not far away. Yeah. I don't know if it will go for it or is it gonna try to bounce, but it's definitely an interesting area. For now it looks like it. Yes, I hope yes. CK Trade, what's up? TP's at 4-hour low. That's a good target. Yeah, the scaling can actually help you not to blow up the account so fast. That's true. Yeah. Exactly. Scaling is absolutely reducing the speed at least to blow up the account fast. So officially we are in the macro, right? So what's gonna happen now? One minute looks interesting. Could be going lower. Not sure. Going back into the gap. Repricing a little bit. Still curious how the pre-market open is going to go. So far, nothing. But we still have 8 minutes, so I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Maybe. Yeah, Nico, I think it could be a scenario that we can look for. Sweeping, and also don't forget the 4-hour fair value gap there. That's quite close as well. Yeah, it seems like it just wants to go lower. Nearly a month that I good ones here. No trades at all, was just judgment, right? Yeah. Met futures, I mean, it's perfectly fine to miss some trades. No, you're not missing anything. That's what I want to say. Like, it's perfectly fine missing some setups. You gotta, you know, assure yourself that if you have your entry model, which is repeatable, like even every day, then you will know that the next best setup is going to come around the corner real soon. So missing some trades here and there is not a big deal, actually. Just gotta know, you gotta remind yourself that the setup, the entry model, the edge is gonna form again. And that's one way to, you know, not having that FOMO. That's one way. Right now, the problem is I was kind of scared to go short because on this 5 minute, I could have taken a short. I know. Right there. Okay. I understand. Short entry here, even with the limit order, you know, putting my stop somewhere above there. Risk to reward ratio still 1.7. Now it's too late to enter for that trade. But yes, I could have taken it. I know. We'll see what the pre-market will do. I had to incorporate SMT into my model to stop myself. That's actually a good, if you use it for extra confirmation and also confirmation for not entering the trade, that's very good. And by the way, that's what I've been told from some people who are real good and pros in SMT, that an extra layer of confirmation and also holding you back for not taking a specific trade, that's what you can use it for. Target 20. Let's go, vibes. Good morning, Andre. Hey, welcome. Wait for the next bus. Exactly. Hey, absolutely, MyFutures. That's why I'm saying you don't have to second guess yourself with those things, because you just got to remember that your setup is going to come around again. That's how simple it is. If you're not feeling comfortable with entering a trade, maybe it's even better. I mean, obviously, it's better to sit on your hand because you made a trading decision by not entering the trade. So your judgment is basically protecting you and your capital or your account, your profits. And it's always better to be a little bit more cautious. So, Venom, hey. Good to see you, man. We are having more viewers. I'm very glad about this. I'm so happy for you guys. So, yes, this is like super awesome to have all these new viewers and new subs. Thank you so much for the support and the likes and everything. So I do appreciate it very much. Exactly. My tip is nice. ICT method. Cool. I guess we have to wait this one out until the pre-market opens up. I'm very curious how this is going to go. Pre-market open, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Here it goes. Okay. Okay, nothing so far. Nothing special is happening. NQ still holding the position. How did Nvidia opened up with a doji thing, something? Tesla opened up with a gap, now going lower a little bit. NQ might be heading down there to the 20. Be careful, everyone. Might be heading down. I'm watching gold as well. Yes, I have an X. That's my X handle right there. TOMSABO Biz. You can see it right next to No, not this way. The other way. No. No. How do I spin this optically? There. There's my X handle. Okay, NQ is still here. NQ is not going anywhere yet. Gold is stuck up there as okay. Slightly weakening. Yeah, I should be going there. Until then, we're just gonna wait. And until we wait, I'm just gonna use this time to remind you. You're looking for the best discount, right? Not just at prop firms, but at your local grocery store, right? You're looking for a better life, better luck. You can do it. Everywhere. You go to your local petrol station or grocery store, or you just call up your girlfriend and neighbors. Use the code TOMSABO. It gets you not just a better life, but better discounts at every prop firm. Thank you. Sponsored by TOMSABO's YouTube stream. Yeah. All right. Still waiting. I cannot dance. I can't dance right now. So yeah. But seriously, the code is the same at all these prop firms. The best cheat code according to the prop firms trees. Oh, that's not my catchphrase. Yes, you can use it for IRS. You can use it anywhere. Just say the code. Magic will happen. And again, if you would like to support the channel and the stream, I do appreciate it from anyone, everyone. The code is the same everywhere, TOMSABO. At all these big prop firms and some of the small ones as well. You can use it at TRADEIFY, MyFundedFutures, Take Profit Trader. Check out the best deals, Apex, Bulenox, FundingTicks Network, DayTraders, TRADEDAY, whatever. It's everywhere. Almost everywhere. Exactly. 30% off, no activation fee with IRS. Check it out. Use code TOMSABO. Always the best. Sounds cringe, I know. But it's still cool. It works. It works. So what's happening with NQ? What the heck is going on with NQ? Gold wanted to go lower, but it's not going. Not yet. But I think NQ should be going, right? I think it should be. There you go. There you go. Should be taking out that 15. So 10 more points on the horizon for NQ. Come on. It should be just a spike. Boom. I'm not in a position, by the way. No positions, no orders, nothing. But it's kind of interesting to track down this movement. Dun, 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 dun. At least I think it should be, you know, going down there. Kind of curious. Starting to wake up, Franco is saying. Wake up, but you know, which direction is it gonna wake up? Which is the direction it's gonna go to? That is what we need to know. I guess it could be bouncing. Randy, good morning. Hey, good to see you. Up and down, exactly. Well, so far not much is moving. I was expecting that that move from NQ. I guess everybody was expecting, especially to sweep that 4-hour level, but it's not doing it right now. So I guess we shall see, right? We shall see. Oh, is it going? No. 191 and 2 funded. Let's go. Should be going down. Yes, took it. Okay. Okay. Now everybody keep shouting SMT, everybody, SMT. It's happening. SMT. It's an SMT. Don't do anything. It's SMT. I know. Gold is going lower a little bit, it seems like to me. Hmm. $22.2. I'm kind of watching gold as well. So NQ is still teasing everybody, right? Now it should go. Look at that. Come on, sweep that level. Possible SMT. Yeah. Interesting though. NQ is I'm not in a position. No trades, nothing. So here are my orders and positions. I'm flat. It's just interesting to see how the whole thing is just acting up. It's kind of weird how NQ is playing dirty at this level. Actually, I don't even want to take a trade on this. I mean, why would I? I'm not interested to take a trade on this. Not even a slightest bit. Jessica Rabbit. Yeah. Oh, exactly. NQ likes to do this. NQ likes to tease everybody and then bounce all the way back up there. It likes to do it. That's why, you know, entering a scalp position here it takes a lot of nerves. Looking for buys after the sweep. Not a bad idea, actually. We do have a zone here. Yeah, why not? I've seen worse places to go. Actually, there's a zone down there. Depends how much time. Oh, well, yeah, we're in the final hour here. Or, I mean, because we don't have news and nothing really drives the market, sweeping the lows and looking for a possible reversal, not a bad idea, but I don't have a plan here to go long. In fact, I would be curious if we go down to 252. 70 more points. I would be very curious about that. Anyway. All right. See you later, Sacromancer. Good. Have a good one. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of strange. Well, anyway. Should be taking that 314, but I think I'm going to call it here, everybody. I think I'm just gonna call it here because I'm not gonna take a trade here. I'm not interested. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll be back for the New York session at 9:30 and then MyFunded TV later. I hope I will not have any technical issues today, man. I'm upgrading some stuff on my computer. I think I know what was the issue, by the way. Look at that. Now we took the Asia low finally. Oh, okay, so this was it for London. Asia low has been taken. So thanks again for watching. Thank you for being here. This was an awesome session. We had many viewers. Thank you for the new subs, the likes, everything. I appreciate it. Andrew, thank you so much for joining the channel. Welcome. So this was this was awesome. Venom was flexing. It was cool. So thanks again, and I'll be back later. If you'd like to support the channel, please use my code and links. The TOMSABO code works everywhere, gets you the best available discount, and helps the channel and me specifically a lot. Thank you, and mostly God bless you all. I'll be back for New York. All right, cheers everybody. God bless.